Hi, I'm Rob from GOB, and I'm talking about this week's top picks in comics. First up, I have Detective Comics number 949. This is interesting because Batwoman has been a big player in Detective Comics so far, but this is the introduction to her first ongoing private series that'll be happening in February. I'm pretty excited about it. When J.H. Williams III was working on the series originally back in the New 52, I really liked it, and his stint on it kind of had to end prematurely. So I'm interested to see what the new writers and artists do. I have high hopes for it, and I definitely would like to see what happens when we get to focus on Miss Kane's personal exploits outside of the rest of the Bat family. So give this issue a look if you have any interest at all in the Batwoman, whether it was the old New 52 series or what's going to be coming out in February. So next up for Marvel, I have Civil War II: The Oath, which serves as an epilogue to the the overarching Civil War II plot. So Carol Danvers and Tony Stark, Captain Marvel and Iron Man respectively, are going to see Steve Rogers, or Captain America, hopefully work out their differences, find some sort of way to bring this all to a close, and maybe unite the Avengers back together. Should be pretty interesting to see how they finally come to any kind of closure, even with the ongoing storylines of X-Men versus the Inhumans, and all, the death of several important Marvel characters, and the permanent changes that happened to Marvel's lineup as a result of Civil War II. So if you liked the Civil War II story, or even if you just jumped into the beginning and just want to see how it ends, this is definitely a book to pick up. Make sure to give it a look. So, next up I have another DC comic that we're getting back in, Dark Knight, A True Batman Story, a story by Paul Dini based on actual events of his life. You'll note the lack of a K. This is actually a discussion about a time Paul Dini was accosted in the street during just after the time that he was working on things like Tiny Toons, and during his time working on, such iconic pieces as the 90s animated Batman series. So it's about his experience with that, how he coped, how he utilized the work he was doing to help himself cope, and how the experience influenced the work, particularly on the Batman comic at the time. It's definitely an interesting read, and it's done in the style of a comic. It is a graphic novel. The art's gorgeous, and the narrative's interesting. So definitely give this one a look if you're a Paul Dini fan, a Batman fan, or just want sort of a look at how somebody can use their work to cope with an otherwise horrible situation. So last up, I just wanted to highlight, we get a lot of statues in. Two of the ones I'm highlighting today are interesting. They're made by Kotobukiya in Japan. They are Bishoju-style designs of two classic, a classic DC character and a classic Marvel character. We have Harley Quinn and Lady Deadpool, both done. They are excellent sculpts, excellent paint jobs, and beautiful pieces. If you're a statue collector or a Harley Quinn or Deadpool fan, these are definitely some pieces you might want to own. They really are stunning looking, so definitely give these a look in the shop. We can always help you find them, and we've got a plethora of other statues, both from DC and Marvel, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. On the DC side, we've got a variety of different Avengers statues too. So come on in, take a look, and we'd be happy to help you shop around, and I'll see you next time.